All right, Shalom. First and foremost, I would like to give all praise and glory unto Yahweh, by Hashem, Yahweh Shah, by Hashem, Rakakadash. Double honors unto the apostles and the elders of GMS who rule well, teach well, being great examples to us younger brothers. And peace and blessing and salutation to the hopeful lake out there pushing his word and truth and in sincerity across the four winds in the name of Yahweh, by Hashem, Yahweh Shah, pushing to get up out of here. Shalom to the hopeful lake, the believers, the listeners who have came back to the obedience of the scriptures through faith in Yahweh, by Hashem, Yahweh Shah. And what I want to get into this evening, is dealing with how, hey, we got to punch back and we have to be active, man. We have to punch back at life and get active, man. Because one thing in this ministry, and as we mature, and as we, live, all right, within the truth and gain experiences, one thing about it, we're still suffering from, those old wounds from the world, and the truth, is a healing agent. The truth heals, those wounds that we had in the world. Now, it's not going to be perfected until Yahweh Shah, all right, but it's a process of healing, that we go through within this ministry, man, within this truth, within our walk, all right? But one thing about it, affliction, that's by default. But the thing is, how we're going to react to the affliction. Matter of fact, let's get a few precepts, to prove that, okay? This is the book of Matthew chapter 3, verse 11. It says, I indeed baptize you with water unto repentance, but he that cometh after me is mightier than I. And this is John the Baptist speaking of Yahushua, okay? Whose shoes I am not worthy to bear. He shall baptize you with the Holy Spirit, which is the understanding of the truth, and with fire, which is the affliction. So Yahweh Shah is purposely putting us in particular afflictions to see our reaction, man, to see how we're going to overcome, to see how we're going to maneuver, to see how we're going to conquer these situations that we have in front of us, man. And everybody, has a different circumstance and a situation that we must, overcome, man, so we can continue our development in the truth, man. We can continue our growth in the free flow of the spirit, man. One thing about it, I say that the affliction is by default. What should be changing is us, okay? Because when you go here, showing you that affliction is part of the process, but we should be becoming something in the affliction. We should be conquering different things. We should be upgrading and leveling up within the affliction, man. Okay? This is Isaiah 48 and 10. It says, behold, I have refined thee, but not with silver. I have chosen thee in the furnace of affliction. Okay? So the Lord has us in the midst of affliction intentionally, man, to draw things out of us, to refine us, man. Okay? Hey, there's a lot of us that, we suffer from low self-image. We suffered from self-doubt, But in the truth, man, this is supposed to be our confidence, man. This word is supposed to be our faith. That make us move with confidence. And I'm speaking to myself first and foremost, because I'm a victim of these things as well. But it's easy pretty much to have faith in the things written, in the things, the spectacular, things that's written. You have faith in those things. But see, the challenge is having faith in our day-to-day, in certain situations. It be certain times where the Lord, all right, will put us in the situation to see how much we trust, man. He put us in circumstances to see how much we trust, man. And our decision making shows how much we trust, how much faith we got, man. And we fail particular tests, but then we supposed to come back and get it right, man. There's a lot of people that, we come, and our society is so toxic, black culture is so toxic and so negative, that we got to overcome that shit, man. Well, we scared to even have faith, we scared to invest in ourselves, man. We scared to accomplish things and achieve things because we come from these toxic environments of black culture where it's all about self-doubt, man. But we should be overcoming these things, man, and walking in faith, man. Decision making in faith, man. You know, sometimes Most High I have you go into the unknown. You see, but a lot of times, man, that self doubt or just try to self doubt to make you always try to be in a comfortable place, man, or in this bare minimum spirit, or in this mundane spirit where you're just going over the same thing over and over and over again, man. Nah, man, we supposed to be active, man. Okay, we supposed to be learning, things and applying different things, and running our household. And that's another thing. Like the more we push Yahweh Shai, we establish Yahweh Shai within our life, man, and then start running our situation, established in Yahweh Shai. It's like a little small inkling of the kingdom, man. The Most High, show you little tokens of the kingdom, man. But if he wanna see us gird up our loins like men. That's another thing, man. Like, because a lot of us, come from single mothers, and a lot of brothers, are learning to be men. We're all learning to be men, because the truth really teaches you to be a man on a whole nother level, man. Okay? And a lot of brothers in the truth never had any type of male reinforcement, man. No one to push them to the limits. No one to challenge themselves on a consistent basis, man. So when we come to the truth, what does the scripture say? Isaiah 46:8, it says, remember and show yourselves men. Bring it again to mind, O ye transgressors. Okay? So the Lord wants us to show ourselves men, and as men, remember, we're going to be joint heirs with Yahweh Shai. That's what we want. Okay? So Yahweh Shai is putting us in afflictions to see how we react. That's how you train special forces. You put them in awkward situations and see how they're going to come out of it, man. Okay? That's how the secret forces, the special forces, and, elite, military groups, that's how they hone their skills, by constantly being put in awkward situations, man. Okay? With minimal resources, man. To where you gotta be very ingenuitive, you gotta, you gotta be creative. You see, you gotta have that resilience, to get out them circumstances, man. And that's what Yahweh Shai is constantly doing to his men, So one thing about it, like when you're losing, things seem long and dreadful. Like when I used to play football, the team wasn't that good. We didn't have a good program, and when you're losing, you getting beat, the game seems long as hell. Like, God damn, this ain't gonna never end, and then you come to a point where you dread having to go to practice. You dread having to go to the game, because it's like, damn, you pretty much defeated before you get there, man. It was just a losing culture, man. Okay? But then when I coached the league, and at first, we took some losses, it was decent, but then once we started dominating, hey, we was excited to go to practice. We was excited to go to the game. It became a different experience, because now we had a winning culture. You're going to take losses, and you're going to have some setbacks, and there's going to be some times you're going to have to make adjustments on the fly, but we always had a winning mentality, man. Because, see, we got to match life head on. Another football analogy, I know you brothers that play are familiar, especially if you're on defense and you playing like with a physical, running back or receiver, tight end, whatever, and they coming at you hard. Like a lot of defenders, what we have to teach, especially in Little League, because what they'll do, they'll run to the defender and stop, and they'll get ran over. Why? Because they not meeting it head on. They not matching, all right, that intensity that the ball carrier is coming with, man. I don't know one thing, when I was playing, because I was smaller than everybody for a long time, I really didn't fill out to like, between 9th going to 10th grade, But I remember in junior high, sometimes you be like, damn, I hope this nigga don't come my way. I hope this big nigga, But then, once I started matching that intensity, and seeing the difference, then you be like, I hope this nigga come my way, man. I hope they run the sweep this way, man. You see, you be chasing, you be hunting that nigga then, man. I was trying to hunt niggas then, man. Because one thing about it, that's how life is, man. Like, life gonna keep coming, man. And if you don't match the intensity, what'll happen, we can become a punching bag, man. We just fall off with the health, fall off with, studying, fall off with, watching and keeping up what's going on, man. We'll just fall off, man. Because life gonna happen, man. But see, we gotta start happening. We gotta punch back. Okay? Matter of fact, let's get that. All right? Because what did the Lord tell Job, man? Let's get that. You see? This is the book of Job. Let's see. Let me sign it real quick. All right, this is Job 38:3. He says, "Gird up now thy loins like a man, for I will demand it of thee, and answer thou me." And no one's catching more hell than Job. But before Job replied to the Most High, when he was asking him questions, man, the Most High told him, look, stop all that punk ass crying, man, and gird up your loins and answer me, man. I'm finna deal, We finna talk, we finna dialogue, man. Gird up your loins. You see? And we in the time now, we got to gird up our loins. And see, in the ancient world, when you gird up your loins, that means you was finna go to war, okay? Or you was finna do some laborious work. You was finna get active, man. And we got to stay active, man. We got to stay in these scriptures, man. We got to stay watching and see what's going on, being in the loop of what's going on, man. We got to stay learning and adding to ourselves, man. Look how far we fell for being Israelites, man. So there's always something to do to get back to who we were as a people, man. Becoming more of an authentic Israelite, man. Not just playing dress up, man. It's always, customs to learn about and kind of open up your perspective, and and then what happens is it starts getting exciting, man. Well, we're gonna be vexed because we in the wicked kingdom, so you're gonna see things and hear things, and you think about things, and it's gonna be vexing, man. Okay? But we can't rest in the vexation like, nah, man, we gotta get up, get active, man, punch back, get better. Take control of certain situations that, you can take control of, man. Start, hey, hey, we gotta stand 10 toes on this, man. So let's go here. And I'll end it here, man. I'm gonna make this long, This is the book of Romans, chapter 8, verse 37. Romans 8:37 says, "Nay, in all things we are more than conquerors through him that loved us," man. And see, we're more than conquerors, man. And we can overcome these small things, man, leading up to the time of Jacob's trouble, leading up to the hour of temptation, man. Because it's all about getting these little victories, man. Every day that you stick to your diet, that's a victory. Every day that you stick out to your workout regimen, that's a victory. Every day that you stick to reading, that's a victory, man. Every day that you, like as a woman, as a sister, you learn a new recipe, or every week you learn a new recipe, that's a victory, man. Okay? Every week that you reach, every month you reach a weight loss goal, that's a victory, man. And it makes you excited to look forward to what's next, man. When like a king, or not, or a general, because every empire that came into power through war, it all started with one victory. They had to get a victory somewhere, And what happens, man? Because no war is won in one battle, man. It's a bunch of little battles that win a war. Okay? And as a general, as you start winning, you start getting addicted to conquering, man. You know, you be looking like, what's the next channel? Who next? You know? And that's the spirit that we should start developing going into these times, man, where we are excited, man. You know, we rejoicing. Even that tribulation, we rejoice because we not selling dope, we not committing adultery, we not out here being niggas, man. You know, we teach the word. We're following the Bible to the best of our ability, man. You know, so when we do suffer, that's the Lord chastening. He dealing, man. You know, he trying to draw something out of us, man. You know, and then and if we never punch back, we'll just be a punching bag, man. And then life will just get dreadful, miserable. You know, and I've been there, man. I'm speaking. I've been there, man. You know, and still, you know, fight certain things, man. You know, but I just wanted to put that out there, man. Lord will you brothers, you know, and you feel sister edified. To the next time, Shalom. Kwam Yasha Allah Ba details soon. Shalom.